Hi everybody, it's Angie Martin back with another garden update. There was some things blooming, so I thought I would take you around and show you. I was hoping this butterfly would be here when I came back out. Let me show you this very, very pretty butterfly. I don't know that I've ever seen one like that before. And this is Petite Bee Balm, or Monarda. It's a small variety. Most varieties are larger. Oh, he's a star. He likes being on the camera. See if I can get one really close of him. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye. But yeah, this is a very, very sweet little plant. And I love the way it smells too. It's kind of a peppery smell. It's really neat. So that's new. This is blooming. Very pretty lily that I got over at my mom's house. Need to get the old blossoms off before it falls all on the ground. The crane's bells are kind of getting out of hand. I already cut them down once, but I need to cut them down again. Cut this down probably a third off, and you see it's blooming again, however sparsely. And yes, I still have not done this yet. I'm trying to get my husband to do it. But I'll do it if I have to. Oh, look, he moved. Oh, he moved to a coneflower. Oh, are you guys enjoying that? I am. Totally blessed. Totally blessed this morning. That's Shasta Daisy. It's all out. The clematis is still going crazy. I'm not sure what's going to happen to that. It's kind of out of hand, and I don't have it on a big enough structure. Look at the Liatris. Look how tall that is. Let me show you something that I did there with that. If you don't have a stake, but you have some driftwood, see, I just kind of propped it up in there with a piece of driftwood. I did have this chicken wire on there, but it's not providing that much of a upright support for it, so I put that there, and it worked. And I'm trying to get all of my clematis to be purple, so I'm pulling out ones that aren't purple. Not clematis, cleome, or spiderflower. So that one's a purple one. That one over there is probably a purple one. But they get so big, I'm probably going to have to pull them out anyway, a couple of them. I don't want them, if they're right next to each other, then they don't get as big and pretty. Here's a lamb's ear, a type of lamb's ear, and it's doing well. Here is some phlox that's blooming in very bright, brilliant fuchsia color. Peeking in here are some lilies, very pretty. Look at the color of those. Wow. Like I said, I'm blessed. I'm just blessed. This that I planted, the new section is going pretty good. It'll fill in then. I'm probably going to take these out sometime. Kind of messing with my design there. So, can y'all see? This looks funny on the phone. I hope it's coming, the video's coming out all right. I know it's all shaky. My new Shasta Daisy is blooming. Every day, I don't know why, but I guess because of the heat, it just kind of flops over every day. I put Miracle-Gro on yesterday, so see, See what happens there. These are narrow leaf zinnias. Have them in there. It's always good to do 3 or 5 in a garden design. I don't know if you knew that or not, but if you are putting plants in, odd numbers look best grouped together rather than just a dot of something here and, you know, one plant here, one plant there, all different plants. It looks better in groups of 3 or 5, uneven numbers. Don't ask me why, it just does. But if you can read that in gardening books. I didn't just make that up, it's a known fact. This is a pretty lily here too. I just got some of these lilies last year. This one is new. That's pretty. I love lilies. Did I tell you I cut this down some because it was just, it was crazy. And then it was shading my a pretty phlox here that was really pretty last year, so I want it to be a showcase again. Let's go out here quickly to the mailbox bed. I'll show you what's new out here. It's really started blooming better. Blooming more, I should say. I have a lot of this phlox. It's kind of a common one, I guess, but what I like about it, it's very mildew resistant, and I don't know the variety of it. Wish I did, but it came from my mom's house, and it never gets mildew on it, so it's wonderful. This is doing good. I forget the name of that. I think it starts with an O. And then those zinnias that I just threw seeds in, there they are, and they're probably too close together. I did transplant some, but I probably need to dig some more out and transplant them. Another coneflower. This is that annual candy tuft that I told you was going to start blooming. And that back there is a verbena that I need to work on. It looks like there may be a few blooms there, that spent blooms that need cut off. Oh, what's this? That's not good looking. That's probably root rot. It just, you know, withers and falls off. Here's another instance of me creatively using a prop for my yarrow. It's a little driftwood. I don't know if y'all have driftwood where you're from, but we do. We have a lot of it in the mountain, which we go and gather up at sometimes. Haven't done that for a long time. Joey, get back. Joey's too close to the road, and there's a car coming down the road. This is doing nice. Can't wait to see it blooming. It's the variegated phlox. And this one here is a different variety that blooms later. This one's the common variety that I was showing you earlier. The Itea is done blooming. Has one little lone bloom on it right there. But yeah, this is something I don't like about it. It's very time consuming, but a lot of times, a lot of years, well, almost every year actually, I will come out and get all of those millions of spent blooms off of there because I don't like the way they look. So that's going to be a task for a cool day, which it is not cool today, and we're supposed to get more storms, big storms tonight. I just really hope I don't get hail, because that totally ruins the garden. Coming up on 9 minutes, aren't we, Teddy? 9 minutes is getting long, isn't it? Then they're hard to upload for some reason. Okay, you've seen this before. Oh, the Annabelle hydrangea is blooming. Now last year that splayed all out, and this year I did something different, so in hopes that it wouldn't do that. What I did was, when it first started coming up, I cut back maybe a third of it, and now it's more compact and manageable in there, and it's not all flopped over, and you know, just I don't like that look. So let's see what else. Fern, yarrow, more yarrow. I have a lot of repeaters, as you know. The bugs have started. I did see a Japanese beetle the other day, so I'm sure they're gonna run rampant on my roses. These things are still hanging on there. I don't know much about those. This is still all packed up. I might move that because actually I don't need it in there now, and it might be a prettier display somewhere else. My red pots on my porch are doing good, and I think that's about it. Hope I don't bore you with these videos. I mean, it's the same garden over and over again, just at different stages. So, oh, I know one thing I wanted to show you. Do you remember that pot in the last video that I said it wilted and I had to cut it all off? Well, here it is, and I did something kind of cool with it. At least I thought. When I thought about it, I thought, hey, you're a genius. Yeah, well, there was one part of that pot that I had to remove the million bells because they were just a waste. I knew they weren't coming back. They looked dead, so I took them all out. And so that left that spot there, that empty spot. And I'm like, let me back that up against this other pot that's back here with the cha-ching cherry in it. And I will just kind of put that over there, this sweet potato vine. I'll just put that over there, and it'll look like one giant planter when it's actually two. Yep. All right. I think that's probably about it. These are growing in leaps and bounds back here. Big monstrosity here that we had to put because my husband and I got a 4Runner, and now the 4-wheeler lost its home under the carport because, of course, the 4Runner is more desirable to keep nice, so it's under there. And now this is in a big, giant piece of dirt, which is okay. That's the perfect spot for that because nothing in there is growing anyway. So that's where that ended up. Kind of an eyesore, but it is what it is. Okay, 12:32 coming up. I hope this video uploads. So I'm gonna go for now. Bye, you guys. Be kind when you're picking. For you resellers, okay? And for you gardening people, pick your flowers and bring them in. All right, bye.